Welcome back. This is Nash Point Lighthouse. We stumbled on this place when we were out in Newport. Let's take a look at Google Maps, show you where it is. As you can see, it's in South Wales, not too far from Cardiff and Newport. The lighthouse is in really good condition, and on site there's a working foghorn which is powered by 2 diesel engines. If you turn up in summer, you can get to see the machinery working. Unfortunately, we turned up off-season, so the site was closed and the cafe was also closed, but on the bonus side, we got free parking. The lighthouse was built due to the dangerous sandbanks nearby, which contributed to the loss of many vessels and lives dating back to the Roman times. Looking out to sea, you can only wonder how many vessels lie below the waves. Among those sunken boats is a paddle steamer passenger vessel called the Frolic. The boat was on its way from Haverfordwest to Bristol when it foundered on the sands in March 1831, with the loss of all on board, around 78 lives. This gave extra motivation to get the station built as soon as possible. In fact, the foundations for both towers were laid by the 1st of October 1831, and the station was complete and shone its first light on the 1st of September 1832, just 11 months later. The lighthouse was designed by James Walker, and the highlight stands at 37 metres tall. And the low light is 25 metres tall. They're located about 300 metres apart from one another. The leading light, the lower lighthouse shown here, was removed during the 1920s because of the shifting location of the Nash sandbank, which you can see in the top right of the screen. Another reason the low light wasn't required is because its function could be taken over by adding red markers to the windows on the tall tower. This method meant ships could be guided more safely at a greater distance from shore. The use of twin towers ensured that the lighthouse was visually distinct from other towers in the area during daylight, to help mariners pinpoint their locations. At night, the original light source was provided by argand burners, which were later replaced by paraffin hood burners, and then by 1,500 watt electrical lamps when mains was brought to the station in the 1960s. Those lamps have now been replaced by 150 watt electrical lamps within a smaller lens, which still gives light visible for excess of 20 miles. For additional safety, there's this foghorn. Take a listen to what it sounds like. This is care of Trinity House YouTube. As you can see inside, there's 2 diesel engines, and then on the left there's some accumulator tanks which collect air pressure, which is released to make the horns blast. As I said earlier, you can come and watch this place in action in summer. I think the place is definitely worth a visit if you're in the area. I'll put some links in the description to get you started.